peregrine falcon flew with me. That's a peregrine falcon on the top of that tree. I called security. I figured that it'd be better just to talk to him than to let it sit and let everybody kind of stew with whatever stories they got going on and attack a character that isn't true, isn't congruent to who I actually am. So I called him and I got to speak to the director this time, which I was having trouble with last year. And he was a really nice guy. And I just told him, hey, I don't want you to think that I was like somebody on drugs living in your shed. It was that my car broke down at the park and ride and the police towed it. So there was a tornado warning that night. So I put my stuff in there and I sat there to ride out the storm. And the floods did wipe out 3 towns. It wiped out Montpelier, Barrie, and Plainfield. So I think in the cabin, everything got moldy and ruined, including my tent and all my notebooks and my phones and stuff. So I'm glad that I did. But there was another thing where I had a Cumbies pizza and a bunch of my stuff in a bag sitting there. And I went out into the woods to get my stuff. I came back and the story is that everything was thrown out everywhere and my pizza was nowhere to be found. But the box was there, so they just thought I dumped everything, which wasn't true. When I had trash, I would bring it all the way up and I'd leave it in the dumpster by the post office. But it was just like a couple bad things happened and I didn't get to tell my side of the story. So people had assumptions about things, and he respected that I said that I didn't want an angry mob forming because of things I have no control over. He was like, trust me, I understand. So he said he'll call me Monday, but I guess I am trespassed. I didn't know. Or they have a notice waiting for me. They were just waiting for me to come around. So he said he's going to make a couple calls and talk to me on Monday about what they want. And I hope that they won't trespass me from the cemetery because I like sitting here. Look how beautiful it is. Look at all those birds right to left in the sky.